Hello everyone.
Hello!
Here we are again. This setup looks quite familiar, doesn't it?
I don't know where Kevin is now, actually. I've probably put him in the bin.
Back with him again. Bloody hell.
I've not left.
It's been here all week. We did a video with Ben last time and it went down really well. Got a load of questions and a load of people commenting, wanting to know more about Ben and his music, so here we are again.
Hooray!
Hooray! A few of you sent questions in last time, as I say, so I'm going to be reading those out. I've also got a few more questions from friends and whatnot, so let's get started.
Here we go! Woohoo!
Have you ever had to scrap songs or not include them on an album because they just don't feel right on there?
Yeah, I have. So normally when I write songs, I will write them and I tend to get a good feel for whether they're going to be worth something I want to continue writing and build upon and something I'm going to want to put on the album. And then also, yeah, if the album has sort of a feel to it, then certain songs I might sort of save and try and put on a different album.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like for instance, the next 4 minute stays between us started off as a demo. Well, I was still making soundtrack, but I felt it just didn't quite work with what was on soundtrack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have had songs that I've kind of not put on the album because they've not felt right.
You put them to the side.
Yeah, like I never completely get rid of a song that I've started doing, because you can always come back to it and say, oh, I liked that chord progression, or I liked that riff from that song, or there's a good sort of little bridge in that, and you can sort of it's still good to say, like, I would never say get rid of a song.
Yeah, well that's good advice, because I think that was a question from one of you guys last time. So there you go from Ben, as opposed to just scrapping songs altogether, maybe just keep them to the side and you can do something with them.
Yeah, it's like, I think there was a comment that said that they had, I think the song might be in the 20s and they maybe whittled it down to 16. Like, 16 is a big boy of an album,
yeah, still
unless
is.
the song's like 30 seconds long. I think definitely it's always worth keeping them, because if you have a song that maybe doesn't fit on the album or doesn't fit the feel, then you can always have an album later that you might want to re-record and change some bits, but I would never completely get rid of something.
Yeah,
would be my advice, because you can always build on it or use it as inspiration for something else.
Professional.
Next question is, would you consider making your own YouTube channel to post new music to, or maybe some demos or guitar lessons?
Yeah, I saw that comment. I was actually properly flattered. I think it's sort of going to my head a little bit. I have since set one up that I'm going to try and get around about there and get that out there. It's happening. So I think we were going to record a few songs for today, and I'm going to put some of the others that we don't put on this interview up on there. Yeah.
This isn't a witch hunt, but there's 2 Ben Criddles who make music. Subscribe to him.
Yeah, subscribe to the right one.
In all seriousness, I'm going to put his channel link in the description. Obviously, he's only just starting up with the YouTube channel, and as we say, we're going to be recording some songs, and a couple are going to go up on there over the next few days. Yeah. So do support him, do check him out, and obviously subscribe if you can. It'd be great. Question 3 is, how many cars?
How many cars do I own?
You're rich. How many guitars do you own, and what models are they?
So I have a few. I have quite a few. I have a very old Tanglewood electric, which was my first ever guitar. That currently only has 4 strings on it, and is very knackered. I just can't bring myself to get rid of it because it's quite sentimental. Then I have the Tanglewood, which is my main sort of acoustic. It's Tanglewood Crossroads, which you'll probably be seeing later. I have a couple of bass guitars. I don't know what the model of my bass is because I kind of just don't really play much bass. I've got a Jacksonville Hades guitar and a Ibanez RGA, which are my 2 electric guitars, the Ibanez being my sort of preferred choice.
How many is that in total then?
So 3 electrics, 1 acoustic and 2 bass, so I've got 7.
Nice. Next question is, so when you're recording your songs, do you play all the instruments and everything yourself, or do you get help with that?
Yeah, well, I sing guitar, bass, and then any sort of piano or keyboards is my thing. I can't play drums. I am learning.
Yeah.
I've just not got quite to the point where what I can play is quite good enough. I can play like very simple beats, and I'd be using like the same beat for the whole album, which I don't want to do. So I'm using drum tracks at the moment, but the idea is however when I've got time to learn, so I'm trying to learn them and write stuff.
Yeah.
I am aiming to try and be able to play the drums eventually, but that's not quite there yet. It is hard. I can't wrap my head around it at the moment.
Which song of yours would you say took you the longest to write, and how long did it take?
No, that's a good question. See, I tend to actually be quite good at writing songs in short amounts of time. Like, I remember writing The End with Nick, and we did that. We literally recorded that in the space of literally a handful of hours. And obviously then it goes like for the mastering side, but it's not something I do. I'm trying to think what the longest one took me to write. Perfect Isolation, maybe. On Artificial Happiness was quite a long one. That and maybe Waterfall, actually. Yeah, those two took me quite a while. They both took me a couple of days to sort of write.
Yeah.
And that was without recording them. But to write them, Waterfall and Perfect Isolation took me a couple of days. I remember I spent ages writing a song called Comets, which was going to go on Artificial Happiness, but didn't quite make the cut, wasn't quite good enough, and that took me a couple of days, which was really annoying, the fact that I spent 2 days on it and then like, wasn't really going anywhere.
Next question. This is quite an interesting one, I think, and actually I'm genuinely interested to your answer. Not because I wasn't with your other ones, but... Would you rather continue being able to make the songs you do now, but not officially make it big?
Okay.
I think you can see where it's going. Or make it big, but you have to completely change up your style to more modern pop.
The former, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd like to think I wouldn't be a sellout. Like, you know, I don't have any issues with if I have one song that would be a bit more, say, poppy than the others. Because, like, on Hyperphrenia, I've got a song called Nice Girls that sounds a lot more... Well, you've heard it. It sounds a bit more indie-ish than a lot of the other stuff. And I kind of get that... My brother said when I played it to him, he said he kind of got that vibe a little bit off it. So, you know, I've done nothing wrong with, like, trying new stuff into this, but I wouldn't sort of sell out what I wanted to do in music for success.
Do you have a dream guitar that you're saving up for?
I do. It's an ESP Viper. I don't know why I like them so much, to be quite honest. I don't know. I think it was genuinely, this is going to sound really sad, I think it was, I've always liked the kind of shape of them. And I think it was, I want to say it was one of the Guitar Heroes. I think it was 6, and it had it on it, and I was like, that was the closest I've ever come to playing it. I don't know, there's something about it, I've always really wanted it, but I am getting a new one recently. I'm getting a new acoustic guitar in the future, which I will do something about on my channel when I get it.
Very good. Another reason to subscribe there.
Yeah, do it. Please.
This is just me adding on to that question. He needs it!
Subscribe!
So the penultimate question is, who's your favourite YouTuber?
Mikeisnotsosmooth.
Won't bother myself. Shit.
No, you're right, he's not that funny. Other Ben, Criddle, maybe? No! I watch a lot of Let's Players on YouTube, it tends to be my sort of thing. Yeah. And I've been going for another Five Nights at Freddy's phase recently.
Oh, right, nice.
So Dorco and Markiplier have been my two big names at the moment.
I have mentioned Markiplier several times on this channel, and as you guys know, I'm also a big fan. So, next collab, Markiplier will be there next time. Yeah. Final question. Tell us the story behind some of your tattoos. Okay, well I can go in sections. I have a leg, right leg, here it is. I got a leg with loads of different cartoon styles, so I've got a load of Rick and Morty ones and a Bojack one. I'm going to get some more cartoon styles because it looks like I've just got a Rick and Morty thing, but it's not, it's just meant to be cartoons. There's just random stuff on left leg, to be honest. Right arm is all band things, band references. I've got a couple of things, like I've got the Japanese one there and a couple of my fingers that, and one on my wrist there, that are all like deep meaningful ones that I like to keep. You know, some of them are a bit like personal, but I'm still happy they're there. Then these are all space themed with band logos. That's separated out, it's band logo. I got a lot of them because I like to think, because some of them are just like the art style, some are band references because obviously I'm very musically inclined. And then some of them I got because I like to think that people leave a mark on you, so I like to do that in ways that remind me of that in a nice way. Like I've got Sailboat down there, that reminds me of a person that's had positive influence on my life, and a couple on my arm and stuff like that. So yeah, they're all just kind of nice reminders of people who've had good effects on me, and just some art styles that I like, because I like tattoos. And the very final question, Ben. Would you come back on the channel? Yeah, definitely. Good, because the fans are clearly a fan of you. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Heartwarming. But no, seriously, thanks for taking the time out again to come back on. And as I said before, please do check out his channel. I've left the link in the top line of the description, and it'd be nice if you just follow him, subscribe to him, and comment on his new videos that'll be up soon, just to say that you like his music. Now, we have a performance from Ben now anyway.
Hooray!
Enjoy!
Never thought you'd make me feel such a pain in my heart. My heart, you broke it in two. And I never thought that someone else could tear me apart. Apart, the way you do. You do. Feeling, wanna stop feeling the way I do. And healing, wanna start healing the way I do. Never thought I could turn my pain into an art, but you taught me to. Now all I'm really wanting is a new start. New start. I love you too. You too. Remain here, I would remain here if you asked me to. I'm praying and I am praying that you miss me too. And come back, baby, come back if you want me to. 'Cause what I am saying, all that I'm saying is I still love you. Tell me, please, will you tell me just what to do? And baby, I'll be here, I'll always be here, here for you. And I still love you, and I would say it if you want me to. Remain here, I would remain here if you asked me to. And praying, and I am praying that you miss me too. And come back, baby, I'd come back if you want me to. And what I'm saying, all that I'm saying is I still love you. La la la. I still love you. La la la. And I still love you.
And the very, very final question, Ben, is would you ever come back on the channel in the future?
No.